Yeah, I'll just set it all up and do all the work. You know, yeah, it's fine. Oh, let's get the book.
Yeah, hello.
I'll let you know.
Checking the rules for you. Right, command vehicles.
Command vehicle. Yeah, we need to do that.
We both do, mate. We both do.
There we go. So if you guess, bolt action tonight. First scenario in which book is it again?
Western Desert
Western
Campaign.
Desert. Yeah. And
So I'll just look at, just if you start watching this, I'm just looking up some rules.
yeah, it's because we don't know, because we haven't had time to do that yet. And it's command vehicle. It's got to be the same as commander.
I would have thought so.
Yeah, I'd say.
Command vehicle.
There we go.
Command vehicles are equipped with two-way radios that enable them to direct squadrons of tanks, tank destroyers, and other armored vehicles into battle. The command vehicle adds a morale bonus of +1 to itself and to any other friendly armored vehicle within 12 inches, but no snap to extra action dice. There we go. Even Danny,
Hi, Dane.
we've just been talking about Space Wolves.
Yeah.
Right.
And now I've got to pay up another squad of long fangs.
Yeah, because he thinks against Blood Angels you need 3 squads of long fangs.
Yeah.
I think you do.
I think I do.
And then there's probably, if you do your points right, you could have a dreadnought as well.
Oh, easily.
Yeah,
Yeah.
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 Stupid Blood Angels. And then I'll just eat what's left.
Yeah. A heavy bolt was you do, isn't it?
Yeah, alright. Yeah, it's only Blood Angels, isn't it?
Yeah. Might choose to save.
Yeah, that'll be
And
fine.
damage, what's damage? D3, isn't it?
D4, mate.
Oh, D4.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah,
So
D4.
if he's got bikes or anything like that, which
Oh,
look like you had in that
I
picture.
think like Death Aim, Dark Death Company, because they got 2 wounds, it'd be 2 damage. Instant kill.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and then there's like 1 damage here,
Well,
1 damage
wouldn't it?
here.
Because it'd be one. It'd be D4 damage, wouldn't it?
Yeah,
So, yeah.
so
So if you long as you roll
average-
two or more, dead.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
Oh,
Cool.
that's pretty right.
I mean, who would feel Blood Angels, really?
Yeah.
Dark Angels are the way to go.
And we would feel 3 units of blood on the course.
Yeah.
Okay, long thanks, sorry.
He is.
If only thought 2 was bleeding, which is he 3?
Yeah. Thing is, though, I got enough models. I reckon I got enough models to go stupid beardy and field literally almost nothing but Reapers. Because you've been
Oh, I've got that.
squads of 3.
Yeah, I recently got that.
Yeah. Do
Yeah.
that. Do that.
No, because I got the paint on.
Just spray 'em black.
That's true, pretty much on. Yes.
Just say they're from Craft Heathrow. Just feels. I'm starting to reconsider my future choices lately.
Oh. Yeah, but they're really expensive, the long flanks.
67 points a model.
Yeah. Long
So
flanks.
10 of them will be 670 points.
Long flanks, just under half, just over half of that. Oh, sorry,
670.
45.
So for 20 would be 1,340 points, plus a Farseer, 1,300, 1,000, be 1,510 points. You'd have 20 Dark Reapers. Well, you couldn't do it because you could only have one unit. Oh yeah, you could. You'd have 20 Dark Reapers. You'd have 5 units of 4.
Yeah.
But that's all missile launchers.
Yeah.
You wouldn't. Actually, don't think it. I don't think it'd be that effective.
No.
Because you can't move or shoot.
No.
You'll be outflanked. Or, having said that, you'll be firing plasma missiles.
Ooh.
Yeah, that'll be a squad gun. I'll tell you what I'm tempted to do with the Warwalkers. I'll just give it 2 scatter lasers. That's 12 shots at 60 inches. With the targeter. And it's -1. You'll be like, Jason, see the long flank squad there? Say bye.
Why?
12 shots from a Warwalker.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't realise long fangs are so expensive. Does that include the heavy weapons options?
The heavy weapons 15 points.
For the heavy motor?
Heavy
It's
bolt,
45 for las cannons.
Yeah, but that probably with those cannons.
Or missile launchers.
Yeah, just heavy bolts will do against Marines.
Yeah, that's all you need against Marines.
Yeah. So Yeah, it's about 100 and...
So 4 of them will be 65.
Right.
No, it's 4 heavy weapons.
Oh, wait, yeah. Yeah, so, yeah, they're pretty cheap, really. Because you don't have any extra men to take the wings.
No, this is it. But don't you get charged a little bit more because of ballistic skill 5?
Yeah.
But it's still 50 points for every bar.
The heavy bolt is the same, but the man costs a bit more. Yeah, not bad.
But that'd be stupid to field that many Dark Reapers. Although, having said that, Fire Dragons would be nice.
Yeah.
Popping out of a Falcon Grav tank.
Yeah.
Squads of 6 coming out of Falcon Grav tanks. -4 save. Kind of Terminator kills, isn't it? I still like the thought of 12 scat laser shots. So
What's the minus?
what's the scat lasers? -1.
Let's do it.
Against Marines, would do you?
Yeah.
Bounce off Terminators,
Yeah.
but you got the weight of shots out, and you could be 60 inches away from them. You're 4 hitting normal. Target is 3. So if you're within 20 inches, you're 2s to hit.
If I just shoot with heavy bolts and hit the crewman, and you fail to save the wrong one, and then you die. Like usual.
Yeah. It's true though.
Yeah, it is. I know.
It's true though.
You go, oh, I hit the
But then
crew,
I
bomb
remember,
plus
I
save.
remember doing a battle once where you were allowed a heavy weapons team per squad of guardians. And in the end, I had a battery of 3 or 4, and you had scatter lasers, and that was like 24 shots. It was savage, man. Well, you talk because I'm gonna eat we got Jaffa cakes thing.
Yeah, Jaffa cakes tonight. Yeah. Yeah, it should be. I mean, that's gonna be a good weekend, I reckon. That second edition weekend we're gonna do. See what armies come down. See what we do. Yeah. So yeah, it looks like I'm gonna be taking Space Wolves in because Danny wants to want to get them. So
On the Saturday, I'm gonna take my no biscuits then. Danny, how often do you watch this?
now come on. You don't just have to bring 1 packet of biscuits. You have at least 2.
That's for later.
Actually, you almost picked up a packet of those up as well today. But
that would be great.
I picked up a box of Jaffa cakes.
Fair enough.
But I've already eaten 1 packet once tube, so...
I wonder why there was only 1 tube on the table.
Yeah, because I got hungry.
I bought 2 packets.
Yeah.
I didn't. I could easily eat all that with 1 cup of tea.
Oh, yeah.
But then that's why I'm fat and I have to stop doing stuff like that.
Yeah.
So there you go.
I'll just put them in a drawer and they disappear. My kids eat them.
Don't put them in the drawer then, put them in your models.
I did, I'll start hiding them.
I was going to say Jaffa cakes aren't biscuits. No, I suppose they're not, are they?
I don't care.
Don't you?
No, really.
Go with the adverts.
You
See
see,
Jaffa.
See,
He's dunked it in his coffee. Oh, that's just wrong.
call it a biscuit or cake, still tastes the same.
It's a cake. Do you dip cake in your cups of tea? Oh my God. Gamer with a bloody heathen. Oh, you know, I'd almost done it then. Almost done.
It's so nice. That makes it easier to eat. You don't need to chew it. You just dissolve in your mouth. Nothing wrong with Jaffa cakes.
So I'm reading the rule.
Again. What for?
Because we've got a lot of open top. We want to make sure we get it right.
Oh yeah, we have, haven't we? And we've got lots of
Open top armoured vehicles are pinned from hits from small arms, just the same way as soft skin and infantry. So it's fine.
Yeah, pretty armoured was a single dunker. Yeah, just dunk the once.
He's doing it again.
But the chocolate keeps it in it, see? The chocolate and the jelly gives it a bit of a structure, so it doesn't fall off like a biscuit. You can take longer to put it in your mouth.
How do we go from Jaffa cakes to your days at the docks?
Hey, You're the one down the docks getting the extra money.
So I've got lots of models. I'm trying to get us a 3D printer, alright?
You better stuck on.
Look, our only Duncan's page didn't do very well, alright? Maybe you should bring in the Jaffa cakes. Oh, God.
Oh, God.
Oh, it's going to be a laugh tonight. Now, the rules are, it's if I'm losing by 3 or more dice, my morale drops by, like, lots. Where in the Western Desert book, it's, there's different rules.
Okay.
Alright. So this was fairly straightforward. If you take out those 3 trucks,
Oh, easy target.
I'm immediately, like, minus something on my leadership.
So my first target
Could be the trucks.
will be the trucks.
Yeah.
So I'll do a snap 2 order and take all 3 out in one.
Yay! Oh, speaking of which, I better read up night fight rules.
Because I can do a snap order, because I've taken a lieutenant as well, I can do on the snap orders. So I'll give those out to me, the 2 Brems.
Now, even though you're British, you don't get a free forward observer because none of us have air support. You can't have observers. Oh, actually, I think you can have a normal artillery observer. You just can't have air support. I'll have to check.
I don't know, because I didn't bring one, because I don't think I could. But if I'm allowed one, I'll bring one.
Oh, yeah, of course.
But I don't think I will be able to.
I don't know. Well, it's meant to be a hit and run, so you're not really relying on...
No, yeah.
What hell's the night fight rules?
3 Indian regular unit then. Oh, mate, oh. You won't put Indian.
Who was that?
That was...
Still unsure.
I don't think I get anything free in this one, unfortunately.
No, I don't think you do, actually.
No.
Tell you what.
I'm pretty sure I don't, because it's not on my army list. Observers is in my army list, so I don't count if I can take it.
There is one battle where you're meant to be Indian.
Yeah.
Obviously, we're not going to do that.
Yeah.
Nothing against Indians, I'm just because they're hard as hell.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, they are.
I mean, that'd be a great little army to get.
Yeah, I've seen quite a few painting up actually.
They look really nice, yeah.
But I'm not painting another desert army.
Right, you technically are.
No,
But you're also painting Europe at the same time.
Yeah, and Italy, because I've done it. I've based them all in the sandy, greeny stuff. It's a bit more like
Right, so
Italy.
no preparatory bombardment. Neither side is prepared for this engagement. Off-board preparatory bombardment is not available. Neither side may call in air support. This is a hit and run raid, and aircraft will not arrive quickly enough to influence the engagement.
Right.
So, I suppose realistically, you're not going to have your artillery in place. If you haven't got preparatory bombardment, you're not really going to be able to benefit from that.
No, I haven't brought one anyway, so we'll say no.
That's fine. I would say.
So I'll use that on my freebie there then.
Well, I have as well. I haven't got as many shots now, have I?
Right.
Free RT observer. That's what we're just debating
Yeah,
now.
I don't think we can. It doesn't make sense.
It doesn't, does it?
Not really.
Genuinely, honestly, I'm not being because I don't want you to have it. It doesn't feel fluffy.
Yeah, because we could be miles and miles away from the
you're
front line.
deep radio, aren't you?
Oh, yeah, we know artillery in there, but like I say, there isn't one actually in the army list either. I can't actually take a forward observer in the army list.
Ah, well that answers that then. Hang on a
So
minute.
I wouldn't think I'd be able to take one.
Hold on, 98. We might be able to answer that question for you still, I'm sure.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's not one there.
No, it's not an option.
No, didn't think it was.
No, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Oh, are you doing the Western Desert Force?
Well, yeah, but that force.
Well, you're not doing the jock column, are you?
No, not doing the
Right.
jock column, not yet. Yeah, they can. Do a bit of a...
Alright.
If I can drive in from the sides, we get extra movement.
Yeah, but I'm assuming you can. Oh, right, here we go. Both players roll a dice and the winner picks a long side of the table and declares which of his forces, if any, are being left in reserve. So if you leave any in reserve, you can say they're outflanking.
Yeah.
Well, that's fluffy.
So I can actually do an extra... Then my outflanking force get an extra 12-inch move.
Yeah, but don't forget they can't turn up to turn 3.
Yeah.
So whether they only be able to turn up halfway, they can actually turn up.
Like
Yeah.
further on, yeah.
So what's so special about the jock column then?
It just got lots of guns.
You like guns, don't you?
Guns, tanks, guns on tanks,
Long tanks.
big tanks, little tanks.
Still unsure. You played obviously bolt action. Have you ever played an army from Finland, the Finnish? I didn't realise how hard they were. In Commando, it's allowed in. No, it's not. You said you can't have a free artillery auxiliary.
Not in the commando one with the British and Canadian forces. The actual commandos can't take it as a commando force. If you take it out of the British one, they can.
Yeah, they're hard.
Yeah.
I was reading up about it today because my missus was doing something while we were out today, and I brought my book with me because I had to write the army list out. And I just had a quick read through them, and I was like, bloody hell! The fact that they can go from inexperienced to regular, or regular to veteran, or veterans become better. It's like,
Yeah, with the commandos, I can buy one observer, but I don't get a free one.
Could be latest FAQ. That's a super. Yeah. So in the theatre book, it differs, but it could be in the latest FAQ.
Yeah.
I've downloaded that. I've got quite an old one now.
Yeah, the theatre one, the commando book, you can buy air and you can buy artillery. What's really weird, because they say you can have the air observer, but they don't give the points for it. Yeah, I know. Because the air
surely you'd have to spend the points on a veteran air observer. You wouldn't be able to take a regular. That wouldn't make sense.
Well, they've got points in there for the artillery observer.
Yeah. But
they don't have the points in there for the air observer. It's really weird because the air one's always cheaper.
Yes.
But I think the air one would be more realistic for the commandos than the artillery, especially when they came further into Europe. Yeah, they can do it. They don't get their free one. And they don't get the bonus for the bombardment. Bombardment.
Well, that's one thing. Obviously, when we play these scenarios, obviously we're working through the campaign, the Western Desert.
Yeah.
But if we do a standard attack and defender scenario, then rules in this book, I know it's mirrored, rules in this book, get additional benefits.
Yeah.
Like I end up with defensive positions. But one thing I just want to quickly check is, hang on. I mean, you can't run on your first turn.
In the British Army book, selection of free artillery reserve is an exception to the selection of veteran. Oh, right, okay.
Right, so the player can re-roll the die on the artillery barrage and smoke barrage chart. The Italian artillery is already ranged in on no man's land. So for me to benefit that, I'd actually have to have a forward observer. I'd have to pay for a forward observer. It's not the preparatory bombardment.
Oh, right.
So I said, dug in. I can start hidden. Oh, during setup, an Italian unit starting the game hidden may start the game already in ambush.
Then they would come in.
Yeah.
Picking up pieces.
Pieces, yeah. He wants the pineapple on it. He needs to shoot it. It's got you. Right, yeah, so there we go. Oh, there we go. At the beginning of each game, subtract the number of units lost by the Italian army.
Regular artillery observer, second to the commander's varies from.
At the beginning of each game, subtract the number of units lost by the Italian army from the number of units lost by the enemy. Keep track of the order dice lost by both sides. If the number is -3 or worse, like the Italians are losing 3 units more than their opposition, all friendly Italian units have their basic morale reduced by 2.
2?
If the number is +3+ or better, i.e. the battle is going really well for the Italians, all friendly Italian units have their basic morale increased by 2.
So it's hit your soft targets first, and then pin your hard guys.
Yeah.
Okay, there's my tactics.
Oh, night fight. I've got fun night fight rules.
Don't put switch the torch on.
Woohoo! You're so funny. Right.
Yeah, I'll have a look at the command, because I know the commander one says that there's certainly no benefit from, but the commander ones I quite like. So I want to take an air reserve for my commandos, but it's got to get the points right. Then I can target his tank with it and see what it does. One I ran British, and in my I killed 4 Italian units.
Oh, I never want to go against Still on Shore. That's savage, man.
That's nice.
That's bad.
Yeah, but you get those two dice and pick the highest, don't you? I mean, that's
the British is savage.
Yeah.
It is. That is just, your bombardment's horrendous.
Yeah. So it should be.
There's so many different things we can add, like the desert rules and stuff like that. It gets really complicated though, doesn't it?
Yeah, we've got to keep it simple because
we're simple people.
Yeah.
Having said that, little jungle fight. Someone suggested we extend the range. If the whole board's jungle.
We actually did say that, didn't we? We were saying we should give everybody an extra 6 inches each. So if you stayed still for, you get a range of 12. And if I stayed still, I'd get a range of 18. Yeah.
But I think next time we do it, we'll have the trees maybe form paths.
Yeah.
So we use the edge of the trees to form paths, and they can always fork off like that.
Yeah.
And going through these sort of areas, it's thick jungle. Desert defensive terrain options, etc. It's great, but shame it copy pastes over every theatre book. Here we go. Night fight rules. Night fight reduced visibility will apply throughout the game. Ooh, does it?
Oh, night fight all day.
Ooh. Well, it's a nighttime raid, isn't it?
Yeah, it's gonna be a good one.
So what up?
So we're getting real up and close and personal then. Great. There's my tactic of standing back and shooting you.
The scenario uses the night fighting rules found on page 219 of the book action rulebook. The scenario should use the rules for a flare game. Ooh, okay.
Flare?
Don't know yet. We'll apply for the alternative.
You can see how prepared we are for these games, can't you?
Don't still game, I'm going to say. Or a flare game. Right, flare game. In a flare game, the action takes place at night with reduced visibility throughout. But you must roll a die at the beginning of each turn after the first. On a 4 or more, a powerful flare goes up, or a series of flares are parachuted in, or a heavy fog curtain lifts temporarily.
Phosphorus rounds from British mortar. I ain't got any mortars! Oh, I could have taken a mortar as well. I could have taken a light mortar in this army.
Ooh. Right, so if we do a flare game, on a 4+, the whole turn is normal. If we don't roll a 4+, it goes night again. Because they fire flares into the area. Oh, that might be interesting.
Oh. Yeah, I can take a light mortar, which I had now. And
right.
I could have done that. I shot a mortar up in the air.
Oh my god, this is going to be horrendous. So it's night time.
Yeah.
We've done this once before. We've done this when we finished our desert campaign against the Germans, when you attacked a strong point I had.
Right.
With overwhelming force.
Yeah.
So basically, you roll 2d6, add, subtract any modifiers. The target has a fire order. So if I fired, you get +6 to your range.
You can see the flash, yeah.
The target has muzzle flashes marker, +6. The target is a vehicle, +6. So there's 18 inches straight away. Muzzle flashes. To represent this, when a unit fires any weapons against an enemy, it must be marked with a muzzle flash marker, coin, or other token. The token makes it more visible. The target is small, it's -6. The target has a down order, is -6. So it's mostly +6. So it's 2d6 plus a lot of modifiers. So the minimum you get will be 8 inches. So you're going to look, pretend it's daytime.
Yeah.
Look at the target. I'm going to shoot that.
Roll the dice.
Before I react, you got to roll the dice. Or do I take, then before the target reacts step, you must take a spotting test. Because Because if you can't see me, you can't shoot, so then therefore I don't need to go down.
Ah, got you. But then can you choose another target, or is that it?
That's it. Because that's you spend all your time trying to.
So look.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Ooh.
You kind of don't want your dice out.
Burning vehicles or buildings illuminate a surprisingly wide area at night, and anyone near them is likely to get spotted. Count any unit within 6 inches of a building or vehicle that's on fire as having muzzle flash markers, even if they haven't fired. So we got to leave. Yeah, but soft skin's automatically destroyed, isn't it?
It's on fire.
You don't roll on the damage chart. That's right. It's still can tell us. He does seem to be quite switched on, unlike us. Right.
I didn't realise you could fire phosphorus rounds.
No, this is for your mortars.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you didn't know you were doing night fight.
Oh, true. Well, I know. I only very thought about doing smoke before until the other day, and I thought, oh, I might have to do that.
How many points you're playing? Always fancy 2K game, but my locals don't play. Want to play 50 plus dice? God, no, that would take forever. We're limited by time, to be honest with you.
Yeah, we're doing 1,000 points.
Yeah, we're doing 1,000 points. That seems to be the sweet spot for us.
Yeah.
1,200 the most.
Yeah.
We tried 1,500 and it's too long. It gets past midnight here.
Yeah.
Doesn't it? Which is a nightmare.
And then you also open up to have 2 bigger, powerful stuff.
Yeah. So we found 1,000 points. Software still roll on the damage table. Do they?
Yeah, you said this last time.
But I thought we messed that up.
I think we did. Well, I think we had been messing it up, but then we realised, we do roll on the damage table. Because your men can jump out and you can still. I think you've got people know what they're doing, unlike us. You can't find it, eh?
Give me a chance. I'm sure I'll get it. Right. These modifiers don't apply to soft skin, so oddly enough, you don't get +1 for side or rear, +2 for rear. It only gets armoured vehicles. Remember, these additional modifiers do not apply to small arms fire or to fire against soft skin vehicles, but only shots from heavy weapons against armoured targets. So even if I hit a truck with an 88, I don't get plus.
No, it'd probably go right through, that's why.
Oh, I don't get the side or rear armour.
No,
So as long as I don't roll a 1, that
Yeah.
truck's gone, isn't it? Right, okay. I thought soft vehicles. No, all shots of damaged vehicle will destroy it, and an anti-tank shell will penetrate a hole. I reckon, but the shot could equally just do superficial. As even possible shot might pass right through, which you've told me before.
Yeah.
So represented there is a vehicle is not immediately removed when it is damaged, like an infantry one instead. So you're telling me
Your trucks might hang around a bit.
yeah.
Yeah. Heavy weapons still
Still full
get
pound versus over half range too. Well, yeah, because the modifiers don't apply, do they?
No.
Yeah, long range -1, but of course, if soft rules don't apply to this,
So you get no downside, so you get your full strength of your weapon. So if you're hit with a decent weapon, you're more likely going to blow it up anyway, because you're going to probably do over the thing. Tiny units always get a bomb rat when they're singled out.
yeah, they don't want to be there, do they?
It's correct. $2K for a second edition is not too bad, Danny.
2,000 points per second.
Yeah, that's quite easy because you only get 1 extra squad.
So that's what he wants then. So an 8+ roll does double damage. Why would it do double damage?
Over the
It's not over 3. It'd be a 9. It'll have to be a 9.
what's a soft?
Soft is 6.
Oh, all right, okay.
Yeah, that's right.
6, 7, 8.
Yeah, 9.
2 over.
Yeah, that's got to be 3 over for massive.
Is it 3 or?
So hang on.
Is it 3 over or 3?
Oh, hang on. I've got it right here. Total of 3 or greater.
Oh, 3 or greater.
But hang on a minute. So soft vehicles, you don't apply the penetrating rolls. But then I suppose you're 6, and if you've got something that can do +3, and you roll a 6, there's 9. There's massive damage to the truck.
Yeah.
So an 88 hitting something, yeah, I painted 150 power armor assault marines. That was 150 power armored assault marines for 2nd edition. That can't be right.
150 power armor.
Yeah, I painted 150 power armored assault marines. That was 2.5 of 2nd ed. No, I can't, mate. I can't go. Are you going?
What's that?
To the warlord thing? I can't because I'm going to wait to run a tournament.
No, I looked at that. I don't think I can now.
I thought about it.
Yeah, I did think, but I'm thinking I could, but I don't think I can afford to. I'd rather spend the money on
Models.
Yeah.
Sorry, no, yeah, no, that's fine.
Yeah.
Still on short. Just keep them coming because it's helping us out big time. So if you hit a soft skin vehicle with small arms fire and you roll 6s, you get to roll on the damage chart. And if you roll a 3 or less, superficial damage is only against armored vehicles. You see them in your Facebook group easier this year. White scars.
Oh. Yes.
White scars. Full of bikes. Would be, wouldn't it?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's the only way to feel a white
Well, the thing is,
scar.
White Scars in this 1st edition wasn't known as a white armor, was it? Not really.
What, you talking Rogue Trader?
Not very big. I mean, 2nd edition. Even 2nd edition, they didn't really give you much of the history of White Scars. But I didn't say, oh, they're all bikes. But you could have all every little bikes. But then their infantry looks good painted as well, though. On first, especially assault units. That'd be nasty.
Guy at work's doing he got the Leviathan box set. Still to do. Wow. Bloody hell. He got the Leviathan box set and he's gone for White Scars. Because he finds he can do his white really well. And it does look really good.
Yeah, I just can't.
You'd have to have them either, if you're doing White Scars and you're not on bikes, you'd have to have them in rhinos, or you'd have to have them with jump packs to keep up with the army. Oh, of course, in 3rd edition, you could do drop pods.
You can now.
Well, you know what I mean.
But
you can't do it. Well, you could do it in 2nd. There's data out there.
Yeah.
In the file section from the journal.
But I'm trying to think of what Primaris Marines would look good as we paint up as White Scars.
I'm slowly building a blood in your force, all on bites for 2nd ed. Someone asked about that. That wasn't you, Danny. Someone asked about that in the 2nd edition group.
What's that?
About having all bikes.
Yeah, you can, can't you?
Of course you can, but would it be feasible?
What do you mean?
Mechanised with bike outriders. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's basically it. But, see, you fielded a jet bike army.
Yes.
And that was nasty.
Yeah.
Especially if you're a combat army. Honestly, that was horrendous. But yeah, that would work really well.
Actually, bikes in 2nd edition, make sure you give them smoke grenades. That would be a bugger.
Or blind.
Yeah. Because you can just throw them around. That'll make a whole wall for you so you can get wherever you want.
But someone was saying you can dismount. So jump off your bike and let the bike just go careering off, and hopefully you'll roll straight forward into the enemy.
Could do, yeah.
White Scars, Primaris Outriders, Probus Troop, Scouts, and Jump Troops.
Yeah, the actual this jump troop, they're all shooting. I like the idea of. I think White Scars would be the close combat, but they haven't brought them out yet. Will they, if they do? Or...
White Scars is close combat? No, I don't think so.
Don't you? Yeah.
No, I'd see more, oddly enough, I see Raven Guard more as close combat.
Oh, yeah, they are, yeah.
Who am I thinking of? Is it that? Oh, no, I'm thinking of the Raven Wing. No, Raven Guard I see more as close combat than White Scars. White Scars I see as just riding around on bikes shooting everything like the Raven Wing. It will be feasible. You can get all your characters on bikes and you can have attack bikes for heavy weapons. God, you imagine that?
Yeah. Yeah, it would look nice.
That would look amazing.
But I see them because to me, they're combat troops going into combat on bikes, going in, just hacking away through a thing, then riding out again.
Well, the old charge.
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, you'd have to give them, yeah, but then you could do a lot of hit and run.
Yeah, they are supposed to be bringing out the Primaris assault squads. That's where I would think them painted up would look really nice.
Well, it's White Scars.
White Squad Primaris proper jump packs, so not the heavy jump pack guys they got.
Oh, with the guns?
Yeah, with the guns. That's not.
Are they actually doing Primaris jump pack Marines?
They're meant to be, yeah. Though they've put them out.
Well, they should do because they bloody phased out the first one.
Well, they are because they've put them in a computer game, haven't they? So they've got to. And
yeah.
So it'd be stupid not to, yeah. And I reckon that they will do because if they don't, all it's doing, people are bringing out 3D printed jump packs and just shoving them on the back of their submarines. So anyway, so.
I think it's sad what they've done with the first ball.
Oh, it doesn't matter.
I do. White Scars are the bikers, the Assault Troop Raven Guard is jumper submarines with lightning claws. Oh god, not these two again. The whining about dice tie yet. No, we're just getting up to that.
What?
He's moaning about us moaning about the dice.
What dice?
We haven't started moaning about the dice yet.
No.
We're going to do that in a minute.
Yeah.
I reckon they slowly replace all the first one with Primaris. Yeah, well, they're going to.
Yeah, they just won't call them Primaris, they just call them the Marines.
Yeah, they're called Marines, yeah.
Yeah. But you know, they had to replace them. There's some of the models are so old.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Games were so slow at replacing Firstborn that the new player will forget Firstborn wasn't even.
yeah, exactly, yeah. Give it the next edition, there will be no first one.
No, of course not. What I've been annoyed with myself, because I haven't been able to find one, is there's a 90s challenge. You get the monopole space marine.
Yeah.
The painting challenge. And I just haven't had the time to paint one. I was actually thinking of digging out my daughter's, because she painted one ages ago, and just putting that up there. And saying that my daughter did this.
I had loads, but God knows where they are.
Yeah, because I wanted to do it. It's a second edition thing. We should have been involved in it.
But yeah, I've seen some painted, they look really nice.
Oh, did you see the chrome looking one?
Yeah. I didn't think that was real at first.
God! It'd be a sad day when the firstborn to the what challenge? Flesh Cloud, there is still going on until the 2nd of September, a challenge where you can paint a monopose space marine in any colour you like, just one. The classic Bourne stood there with the gun.
Yeah.
And
when you got the box.
yeah, the one you got in the box set,
Yeah.
and then you just paint that up and post it with a hashtag 90s monopose marine challenge finished or something like that. And yeah, really some of it, and this guy painted it like chrome.
Yeah, I thought it was just a piece of artwork. I didn't realise it was actually at first it was actually been painted.
Amazing. Some of the models that people have painted, it's just like, oh, but that chrome one,
Yeah.
that was just the reflection on that. It's just ridiculous, man. Do an army like that, you won't impress me. Honestly, if you're watching, it's sweet as a nut. It's hell of a paint job. I can't get my head around it.
Yeah.
Darren.
I'm not the person making it.
That could be, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, so Photoshop contest. I see. Oh, actually, it's not a bad idea. I painted this one, guys.
Yeah.
That thing is still out for 40k and nothing stopping people running. Yeah, I think there'll still be first one around for a while. Was just going over my list for bolt action. I'm going to have around 3 people aside. Oh my god, that'd be a nightmare. How would you work that out? I suppose you just.
It's out the bag, isn't it?
Yeah, it's dice out the bag.
Yeah.
See, I think what we ought to do one day, which has been suggested, I know some people do, is you don't have enough dice for your army.
Oh, right, yeah.
So you can only activate so many units, which I think would be good if we did a big game. So you must have shared non-metal and yes, nice Photoshop filters on my photos. Right. 1,250 points per person. Are you limiting the dice? That'll be a massive game.
Well, that's only 250 points. That's only like an extra tank.
That's each. There's 3 of them playing.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Very true. Or older editions just get a revival. Nope, so you're not limiting the dice. Oh, single platoon. Oh, that's not too bad then. Didn't read that first.
Yeah, they might do. They probably bring them out for Horse Heritage, where they're really slow at releasing for. Really, really slow.
So they have to be on the axis. That's just 3 against 2. That's all right, Chris. You'll be fine. You'll be all right.
Yeah.
He's probably got a massive army. Unlike me, I generally thought I had you today. So I've got. Well, it's probably because I got veterans.
Yes.
There's only 1 dice in it.
Mate, they take a lot of points.
Yeah, but I've got the models to do regular. But I'm bringing my whole Japanese. Oh God!
Oh.
How many's that?
Probably a lot.
Definitely looking into early editions for build a list, given my White Scar chapter worth of opinions options. 16 order dice at a 1,249 points. 16 order dice. Bamboo squads, probably.
Yeah.
Got to be in it.
Yeah.
You never fail a charge because you're fanatic.
See, the second edition is good, but I like third because it gives you a bit more background. So if I was building up an army for...
Oh, you've got a 40k again, alright, okay.
Yeah, so second edition. I'd probably look up the third edition special army, especially for the White Scars, so they got one. And then base my second edition around that.
Engineer vehicle. But, yeah, but the thing is, what I like now is because we can go back, you can actually look at the fluff of third edition and field a second edition army. Look at my Ghost Warrior army. How many times have I said before? You'd never fielded that.
No.
In a second edition game. It wouldn't even cross your thought.
No.
Process. And then third edition come out with all these different factions and that, and you could literally, like I said to you, we're going to do countless times. When I build an army now, it's going to be able to go from second to third with a couple of additional units.
Yeah.
And that'd be it. So that'd be great. So you will, my Ranger Force, you'll see. But then I've got to paint, I'm going to paint different coloured rainforest.
Flamethrowers and they...
Defensive value of 7.
SSK1 cannon does have 4 flamethrowers.
Third did get more fluff, which was written when you consider that one of the biggest gripes. Third was small. Yeah, oddly enough, you're right there. Because we thought that when it first came out. But then I suppose technically most of the fluff was already done. Because you think how big the codex were and what history was there.
Yeah.
Then they just come up with ways of fielding the army.
Yeah.
But oddly enough, that gave us fluff to do that.
But when they did it, they put a different army in White Dwarf. But they give you like three or 4 pages of background stuff in the White Dwarf about the army. Because the Flesh Terrors, when you look at the armies, it's like, oh, that it? Well, then all the like 2 or 3 pages of fluff for them, it's kind of made, that makes it a bit more interesting.
Well, look at your Jungle Fighters. So at the time, they were the only army to get their own codex.
Yes.
But I think that was partially to help with sales because they brought out box sets of the plastic stuff, didn't they?
What about pants?
Yeah, which you never bothered with.
No,
you had enough metal ones anyway.
I know, I never bought pants.
No, they weren't that good, were they?
Right.
Yeah. But it give you a whole set of rules.
Yeah.
A whole set of rules.
Yeah.
Craft Road Outer as well. That gave us new rules.
They didn't give me metal jungle fighters with shotguns, what I always wanted.
Third edition code was light on the lore, but had so many theatres of war. Armageddon, Iron Terror, 6. Yeah. White Dwarfs were great for fluff and extra rules. Yeah, they nailed it with third.
Yeah, they did. Yeah.
With everything they added onto it. And like I said, 3.5 or whatever, when they added up some extra, when they brought out the Astronomical books, the chapter approved.
Yeah.
You know, that helped streamline the combat a bit better.
I think the third edition, probably going on a few more editions, when they brought out a special unit for a chapter or a different army, it was always, you had a big downside to it. You know what I mean? Yeah, if you had bikes, your White Scars, well, you can have the White Scars, you can have all on bikes, but you can't take this, this, and this. Or you're only limited to one of that. It's like, okay. But you didn't care. No. Because, that was the way.
But they would use a change of formation. Look at your Samhain Wind Rider host now, so to speak. Your fast became your optional choice. And your troops became your fast choice. You were only limited to 3 troop choices.
Yeah, and you could only have like 1 heavy in it. So the downsides balanced the good sides out. Where as it went on, they kind of didn't do that. They didn't give you the downside so much. It was always get your cake and another slice of cake. You know what I mean? But yeah, I like the older.
But I love it. That's what I'm going to do. Is I will do a Ranger Force. I'll do a Ranger Force, but I'll make sure I can play that in second.
Yeah, because like the Salamanders in third, the Salamander army list, you can have 2 flamers per tactical unit, but the second flamer costs the same as a heavy flamer.
Because you've got 2 flavors in one squad.
Because it said 2 flamers in one squad, it's just too hard.
Yeah.
That's why they made the second flamer a lot more expensive. They realised, oh yeah, that's going to be a bit overpowering. Where you could take an assault squad with 2 flamers in it, and they would cost the same points.
Savage, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, in second edition, if you've got an assault squad or Eldar Guardians, you can have, I think you'd on most of them with hand flamers.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just like...
Pretty much.
So it was a bit beardy, wasn't it? I'm getting Salamanders had limited assault elements, an initiative of 3.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, so there was more of a balance.
Yeah. They had a proper balance in there. Land Raiders could take the upgrade so they didn't get sucked from melter, the special melter weapons things, yeah. That's why I got a Salamander squad army.
Yes, you
That's
have.
that's one I scheduled was third.
Yes, you have. I'll have to dig them out. And the Land Raider Crusader, yeah.
Yeah, and they're the only ones you could have it as well.
Yes, that's what it was. Because don't forget the Blood Angels had the Baal Predator, didn't it? Which was 2 assault cannons.
And they're the only ones you can have that still.
Yeah, which is great.
Yeah.
Now everybody can have it.
No.
What, even now?
Unless they've changed it.
I thought they changed it.
Oh, I hope not.
Possibly not.
That was a bit of a fluff for that one.
It was a little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
But then the Blood Angels could have they obviously had the armoured Ceramite, that was it.
Yes, yeah.
Couldn't think of it, I was racking my brain then.
But yeah, you had these little fluffy bits, it just made your army a little bit different.
But the lids didn't, but then you could customise your lids.
Yeah.
Because you had the bit in the background that had mutable creatures, so you could add extra weapon skill or add extra strength or extra speed, give it wings, do this, do that, do that.
Yeah, because the next guide book had all the doctrines at the back. But
no, third?
Yeah, just third. Their Pure God second.
Blood Angel only, is it? Thank you for
Yeah.
clearing that up. I have to say that I really do like the new Eldar Mins. I'm definitely going to have to do a second end using them. Just not the new avatar. Oh, he's massive, isn't he?
Oh, he looks nice though.
He's massive.
Yeah, but he looks
oofing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Would you not use him? Would you not? I don't know if I would. He's too big. Same as Dark Angels, Deathwing Raven. Yeah,
yeah,
that makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, you can take 5 doctrines. That was it. 5.
Well, I tried that with them, didn't I?
Yeah.
Close order drill. Give me +1 in this and that.
Yeah, so it was quite a nice way of doing it.
Well, you didn't have to use them.
No.
But then they actually did have in the back, like, Catchers and Jungle Fighters, they had certain doctrines they should have.
Yeah.
Steel Legion should have this, like, I think the mechanized.
And if you
so they were just starting to do it there.
Yeah.
Not rival old metal, Greater Demons now. New avatar would rival old metals. Yeah, see, the thing is like you've got the new Bloodthirster and you've got the new avatar and stuff like that. Those models now match the profile of second edition.
Well, I don't know about the avatar.
Yeah, weapon skills are 10, toughness is a 6, and toughness 8 or whatever, and strength 8 and that. Massive monsters.
Yeah.
But they'd be too big.
Like Titans.
Oh, yeah, it would be, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Well, they should be, though. It's all the artwork you see. They are.
Yeah, but they couldn't do it back then with metal.
I know.
But then you think about it.
You'd never be able to lift it. We go.
Well,
bullets.
you wouldn't be able to. I'll work out with carnifixes. But you think about how big. Yeah, but you think about how big. If you look at the avatar, and you look at the normal model in front of it, they only come up to his chest. You don't appreciate how big those old metal models were.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And how big a Wraith Lord was, or a Dreadnought, because the models would only come up to his knee.
Yeah.
Mental, really, when you think about it, and they're all made of metal. Crazy. And now they just bring out these massive plastic models.
Yeah, because they can.
Yeah, of course they can.
And they know they'll sell.
Seen it for a great demon. You got one?
Yes, really cheap.
You got one, didn't you?
Yeah.
You got the Great and Clean one?
Yeah, and he ain't much bigger than the new plastic one.
I got a Bio Titan, which I think I've used once. And that was back in the garage days.
Yeah, the actual the Forge World Great Unclean one isn't much bigger than the actual new plastic one.
I'm going to I'm going to strip down and repaint my Battalion.
Yeah.
Give it a base or supportive base, and use it for one-page rules.
What was a planet killer?
That'd be a laugh, wouldn't it? I mean, you bloody took that sodding grey orc thing against me.
Yeah.
The new monstrous creatures look like the size they should have been, and they are undoubtedly better detailed sculpts. Yes, definitely.
Yeah.
That Carnifex, I didn't realise it was that big.
Yeah, it
It was
yeah.
It's just like, oh my god. So you think about it, you had the second edition Carnifex and a little man looking up to his chest hair, and now the second edition Carnifex is like that now.
Yeah.
It's just mental. The new Games Workshop for sure. Yeah, we've always said this. You can't knock the models.
No.
I mean, they're getting, for me, they're getting a bit too busy. They've got too much detail now.
Some haven't. It depends on which one. There's their fantasy stuff. Oh god, yeah, there's a lot of detail on it. I mean, lovely models. I wouldn't be able to paint them, to be honest.
No, but then I've still got a Falcon on it, and Falcon and Viper on a sprue. So
Yeah.
get them painted. And of course, there's other stuff we can't use now in second edition, because I've got the flyers.
Yeah.
They don't exist in second.
No, it's probably
Probably not even third.
No,
The flyers didn't come into about fifth or sixth.
Yeah, something like that.
So,
Yeah,
they weren't that good.
Yeah, I've got one in a box and then put together as well.
What's that?
Flyer.
What is it?
It's the marine one. It can be made up as two. It could be. I can't remember the names of them now. The Storm Hawk.
Oh, the little. It's like the really enclosed land speeder.
Yeah.
Yeah, Storm.
Yeah.
Wig or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you can make it. The kit mate had to make that one and the other one. Yeah, I've got that one still in the box. Not even opened yet.
Well, I got a which I bought on my 40th, so it's now technically 11 years old. I've still got the Wraith Knight in the box.
Yeah, I can do that.
And then I want to get, I
still
agree with Jason, some are far too busy, but some look brilliant. I've just finished a new Abaddon for commission, and it really is lovely. Oh, nice.
Yeah, some of them are. Some of them are. But some of the, I mean, the 4K ones, I don't think they're busy.
Yeah.
No, so I don't think they are.
Yeah.
I think the fantasy ones are a lot more busy than the 40K.
Yes, I agree, but I'm saying that there's so many bits you can add on to it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Have you seen the old White Dwarf third edition build your own tank rules?
Yes. Yeah. It got expensive.
Yes, it
got
did.
very
You can do that with monstrous creatures as well.
Yeah, because I wanted to do a Lehman Russ with a heavy flame, with a flamer on the top, Inferno cannon.
Oh, okay.
So I want to use it with my jungle fighters. But why would they have a thing? I'll have that instead.
Extra detail help with the dry brushing. Yeah.
True. Yeah, and the contrast.
Oh, Nids are built for contrast now. There's just no other way about it. Mind you, I started putting together the War Game Atlantic Italians. And there's so many bits and pieces I can add to that. Little hand grenades, little daggers. I thought I can't be bothered.
I've added all the extra pouches, the water bottles.
On what?
My Americans.
Have you?
Yep.
I've gone the other way. They got the rucksack and that's it.
I really enjoyed painting these Americans. So I'll do this for once, because usually I never add anything extra. I can't be bothered. So I put the extra pouches on, the water bottle, that's that one. I don't know what I'll do the rest, so I've done all of them like it.
No way.
Yep. And I've had enough troops left over to make a veteran engineer squad, because it's only an 8-man squad.
Right, okay.
So I gave them even more pouches, because I thought the engineers got more stuff on it.
Got a little detail as character. Yeah. I'm thinking.
And I even made a flamethrower one up, out of scratch built flamethrower going for it.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of doing, because I've got to have an army of inexperience. So I was thinking of giving them everything, so the backpacks, ammo pouches, and all that. So I'm going to need all this. And you got the benches like that. You're going to need half that. Just this packaging, mate.
Makes you run faster.
Yeah. You get the cover faster.
Yeah. What cover? Well, your dead body will be on cover.
With all that packing, that'd be brilliant.
I just watched the film with a Japanese, I don't know what footage from actually, but basically showing it's just a fantasy film where these guys all run forwards, meet in the middle, it's fantasy, all sorts of fights. Loads of them get slaughtered, then the enemy runs away, they start hearing this like this noise in the back rail. They realise it's chariots. And they go, oh, there's no cover. One goes, yes, there is. Make barriers. What with? Those dead bodies.
Yeah, that's the way.
Pile all the bodies up with little mounted bodies of the chariots hit the bodies.
Brilliant. Well, why not?
Yeah.
Got to be done, isn't it? Tell you what did I watch the other day? I watched It Man yesterday. That was quite good.
Yeah, I watched it. Yeah, all the holsters of that. I haven't. I say to all the my guys, and all the backpacks and the shovels and painted them all different as well.
Really?
Yep.
And you've banged out 90 of them?
Yep. And 6 fixed weapon teams. No, 5 fixed weapon teams.
Bloody hell, mate. You're just a machine.
And I've painted all the troops the same, but the engineers, I'll swap the colours around. So instead of having green trousers, they've got green jackets and brown trousers. Yellow.
They are dealing with explosives.
It's just so I can see the difference when I pick them out. Yeah, I've done a whole lot. I've got to go.
That's really good.
Find somewhere light autocannons, anti-aircraft fixed weapon light autocannons, and I can't find them anywhere on eBay or Warlord Games don't make them either. So I don't know how to find them.
It's a bit odd, isn't it?
Yeah.
What about Rubicon?
It might do. I have to try and find
Give
that.
Rubicon a go.
Yeah. Well, I did type it in,
never
and it
know.
just didn't come up at all.
And what is it you want?
It's a light autocannon fixed anti-aircraft gun for the
US.
US, yeah.
And no one's brought out a model for it?
Can't see it anyway, no.
Wow.
It's their weapon selection. But it's just a single autocannon. It's not the one with the 4 heavy machine guns, it's just like a one light autocannon.
The Germans have got that.
Yeah, the Marines have got it. US have got it, but I
Yeah,
just
but
can't
if
find
it's
it.
not a model, why don't you just use one of the German one?
So it won't be right, will it?
And then just
Because it won't be right.
oh, there you go. Chris has got one.
The M15, yeah. M15 something or other, A or something. So many blooming initials. Yeah, I couldn't find a model at all for that. It's a pity because what I was Rich earlier, because when I use the Americans, there's 3 armies at the beginning, and I don't want to do the same army. No, this is basically a fixed weapon platform.
He's got a 3D printed one.
All right. Ah.
So it's bound to be someone that
Yeah,
knows.
I've got to find one. Because I want to get...
Well, then you got to ask Chris very nicely, haven't
Yeah, I
you?
will do. I'll have to see one.
Well, you can do it online. Do it live.
Yeah, Chris, can you wait to get yours soon?
No pressure.
No pressure, mate. Send us the details.
What do you mean, send you the details? You haven't got a 3D printer.
No, but he might have brought it. And then he made... Don't say he had a 3D printer, did he?
Yeah.
Did he? All right.
Well, he said he has a... good point. He said he has a 3D printed one.
Yeah.
So maybe he knows somebody knows somebody knows somebody.
Yeah, see?
As no one makes it in fun. See, if you had a 3D printer, you'd be able to print the other extra bits you could want. Not that I'm trying to suggest you spend money on a 3D printer, yeah?
Yeah, I can't at the moment. My missus will kill me.
Yes, she will.
Yes.
Not enough models.
There's nothing to do with models. I'd have borrowed some money to get the car fixed.
Oh,
See if I went and bought a 3D printer. Should we go?
Where's the car? Still in the garage. I got this though.
Yeah. I'll 3D print the car. She'd kill me.
Yes, she will.
Yeah, she will.
3D printers go. Yeah, I bet it does. Bloody hell. There's so much good stuff out there now.
Yeah.
No, really is.
The reason I want to get one is because the first army I've got to use for Americans it can have one, but it can, but the second army for one of the other things, it can have up to 2, so I'm not taking the same army all the time, or try and put the army with the scenario to make it always different.
For 14 hours. That's what I mean, you just flick a switch and go to work, don't you?
Pretty much, yeah.
It's like a slow cooker, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right, so we're going to get, we got like, what we got there? Half a minute left.
Yeah.
We got a battle to play, which is going to be savage. Are we going to do the flare roll?
I don't know.
Okay. You can print the part for the car you need.
I didn't put the part I was worried about, it was fixing it. I saw the job you had to do, like, no, I ain't doing that.
Oh yeah, no, you said that last week, didn't you?
Yeah,
It's all, obviously, you got the car out there,
yeah,
so it's all done now.
Yeah, cool back.
Bloody hell.
But I saw watched the how they did. I went, nah, I ain't fucking doing that. My patience ain't there. But yeah, plus if I had a 3D print, I'd have too many models.
Oh, it says here, the
And I'd have too many
scenario
tanks.
should use the rules for the flare game, so we've got to do the flare game. That should be interesting.
Yeah.
Ah, brilliant. Nice one, Chris. Well, we're going to go. We got to go, sir. We got
Yeah.
a game to play.
M15.
Guys, thanks ever so much for your chats. Thanks for sticking with us. And we'll sell this with you for a fun new car. You turned up in a Lamborghini. It's like, you got 3D printed, didn't you? Yeah, pretty much.
I'll never sell it though, would I?
No, you wouldn't sell it, no.
Oh, look at these. I'll keep these. Oh,
Yeah.
I'll keep these. Just a stack of 3D printed.
3D printed models. Yeah. Right, guys, thank you ever so much. We're going to go. See you later. I've returned the original.